On November 2013, me and Brother Jay went to Philippines, Pangasinan, in the province city of Lingayen, where we met lots of families with children, visited our homes, and that's the time we visited a local church and basically planted a church. And God just moved and put all things together where we're able to start this vision, what we call the acts of kindness. The idea came about where Christ taught us, even his disciples, what it means to be a Christian, where you love your neighbors, and love God, and how you're able to do that by showing kindness to people. And me and Brother Jason just teach the people, love the people, provide for them, feed them, help them. We able to construct the church, fix it, and do a lot of stuff. So last year was the beginning or the start of the Acts of Kindness project. Well, when you read the Bible, God commanded us you know, to love our neighbors the way basically He loved us, or we love ourselves. And when we went to the Philippines, it's so obvious. God opened this community of four families, and we as a follower of Christ, and we try to think of how we can help these people. First, how can we share the love of Christ to them? Number two, how can we provide their daily breads, their food, their clothing? And number three, how can we provide education to the children? And all those things was happening, at the same time in my heart, not knowing what God's going to do, but I just walk in faith and obedience. And God, if there's something that you want us to do, we will walk by faith and we're going to do it. We have no any idea where we're going to start. When we came back here to the United States from the Philippines, I shared the vision to the church, and all of a sudden God put everything in place and I shared my heart to the people, and people received it gladly with joy, and really supporting the vision. And at that day, at November 2013, we're able to launch the Acts of Kindness project, or TAC project. Right now, since it's been a while since we started the Acts of Kindness project, and God has been organizing it, sending people, sponsors, and just people have a big heart for the poor people, and especially in discipleship. Right now, we have a vision of building our campus in Lingayen, Pangasinan, and construct a church and classroom for kids, and where we can provide for them really education. And right now, we're trying to put some fence within the church and make new policies where we could sponsor more students so they can go to school. We're trying to organize now how can we constantly providing food in each family and livelihood for each family, so they didn't have to go, because majority of the people in Lingayen, they were all fishermen. So they have no work, or they have no income whatsoever. So as a local church, we want to provide something for them where they could learn how to earn money for themselves and provide for their family. And now we want also each family to be involved in a local church, where we want to see that this church grow and plant more churches in neighboring city. And TAC project is not only limited in the Philippines. We're praying, and what God put in our hearts, so we will see it, as He commanded us to go to many nations, to go to different places, to go to China, to Africa, wherever God leads us. But we're going to be faithful in this one country where God led us, in the Philippines, in Lingayen, and really invest, put our resources together, and wherever God leads from there, and then let His will be done. Well, the Acts of Kindness project is a new movement that Be the Message is doing. I believe this is the movement of God that He started, and He just wants us to continue to partner with Him. And I believe we want many churches, believers, to really hear about it and how we could partner with God in working in this kind of ministry. And I encourage you, if you have a heart for mission, if you want to go mission abroad, we have a place where you can go and serve. And if you have a heart, said I cannot go, but I have a heart for for the poor people, and I would like to help them by providing for them. Hey, you need to check out the Acts of Kindness project and see how God was moving and changing in this small community and making a difference. And if you have a heart for ministry or discipling people, then the Acts of Kindness project will be a good for, because it open from kids to adults, and how can you relate to them and disciple them in the name of Christ.